38 yards. Listen, man, make sure y'all get onto the Flick chat. You know what I'm saying? We doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? You know how that go, man. I'm going to put the link to the description to the Flick chat, man. Let's run it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get 1,000 people in there. You know what I'm saying? Period. Weekly pick'ems. I'm at loss for words. A stat has gotten past me that I didn't even know exists. The Philadelphia Eagles have 38 yards through the first half of the season on screenplays. Do you guys realize that the screen game is one of the reasons how we won the division last year? We had no vertical threats. We had tight ends and we had running backs to throw the ball to. Who's drawing up the plays? Who's calling the plays? How is any of this real? You know what I'm saying? How is this real life? How is this real? You know what I mean? How? How does that even make sense? That got to be dead last in the NFL. With Miles Sanders, Boston Scott, you know what I'm saying? Corey Clement, Huntley. You had Killings at one point. I think you just cut him. How does it make sense to be that bad of a team in the screen game? Could the linebackers not grasp the concept? I'm sorry, the offensive linemen, could they not grasp the concept? I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's beyond me, man. That's beyond me. I think that, coaches got to be evaluated, man. It got to be a strong evaluation now. A lot of that is Doug Peterson's fault because he's the play caller. Listen, man, listen. That is terrible, man, because we played some strong offensive fronts to where that could have neutralized their pass rush, a good screen attack. 38 yards? We could have ran our screen game against Baltimore. We could have ran our screen game against Aaron Donald and them boys. Hell, we could have ran a screen game against the Bengals. Could have ran your screen game against Washington week 1 when we took 5 sacks. With the type of personnel that we got, we should be running the screenplay at least once a game. At least once a game. Bubble screens, the wide receivers work as well, but this is ridiculous, man. You know what I mean? Ridiculous. This is a total failure on the part of the coaches. This segment right here that we about to get into, this segment is called, you know what I'm saying? Plays. We do the keys to victory every Tuesday, but this one is going to be called key plays. You know what I'm saying? There are key plays that teams run every week, right before, all year. And then when they play us, they do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Basically, the key play that we want to be looking out for this Sunday is the quarterback keeper to Daniel Jones. You got to watch out for that play. He almost took 180 yards to the crib, but he tripped over his own feet. Countless times teams have beat us with this play, the quarterback keeper. The Cowboys do it with Dak. Daniel Jones do it to us almost every time he see us. Lamar Jackson did it to us. I'm not sure if Burrow did it to us, but you got to listen. This type of discipline and having your edge rushers setting the edge is key because you got Kyler Murray still. You got Russell Wilson still. You see what I'm saying? You got to be able to set the edge. And we're going to talk about sometimes we drop the ball later on in this video. And we're going to be, showing a little bit of it, how we drop the ball and setting the edge and in filling the gap. Because it's a two-way system depending on the coverage that you in. Because you can set the edge. You know what I'm saying? Your defensive end can still string the play out. But if he strings the play out too long, it leaves a gap that linebacker is supposed to fill. Linebackers got to shoot the gaps. So it ain't all just on the defensive end. The defensive end is supposed to string that play out as long as he can. You know what I'm saying? A good example of it is, I'll also try to add this in the video as well, was Odell Beckham. When they played the Cowboys. When Aldon Smith failed to, set the edge, and you know what I'm saying? When Aldon Smith failed to contain the edge, Odell ran up the sideline, and that was all she wrote, man. But let's get into it, man. Let's get into the importance of this play and how the New York Giants used it on us last time. And they still scored on a drive, but, you know what I mean? The game could have been a little easier for us had we not let that big play gouge us, man. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hey, yo, first of all, check out our Slim Jeffrey. Boy looking good, man. He look in shape. He look ready. I think this is what we need. I think we need a little Rager, a little Fulgham, a little Al Slim. You know what I mean? I can't wait to see what he brings to the field. But yo, man, check out this key play that we need to keep tabs on. Listen, man, at the end of the day, you see how they line up the formation? It looks like a run, but it's a design keep. And Brandon Graham just doesn't contain the edge like he's supposed to. That's his job. You know, this is a play we got to watch out for, because these guys is going to run this play at least twice this game, because they 80-yard gain on us last time. Look at the hole. Then they bring a tight end out to block Mills. That's all she